This week, Blastopopulous has returned, guys, on Park Path with a least tiers event. Now, looking at the rules, we have a couple notable monkeys banned, such as Dartling and Super Monkey. The boss has less HP, but is faster than normal, and there's a Paragon limit of 4, but that won't be messed with today, as we will only need one Paragon to beat the boss, which I don't think I've utilized in any boss event yet, so stay tuned for that. And as for the leaderboard, the current best score is 31 tiers, and funny enough, 69 people, nice, have been tied for it. So today, we're gonna try to join in the group. Let's hop right into it. Alright, and for today's boss video, we are on the map Park Path here, and I'm gonna start with a submarine in this location, and pretty much the plan is to save it for a banana farm as soon as possible, which looks to be around 4, around 5 placement, not bad. Now the thing here is this is least tiers, but it's obviously like least tiers with a mix of least time spent, which is interesting due to the fact that a lot of people have the same tiers amount already hit. So in the early game, there's probably gonna be a couple penalties I get just in an effort to get as many farms as possible. I don't want to spend extra money on defense right now, but later there's definitely gonna be time optimizations I'll try to pull through and see how that operates, you know what I'm saying? Also, I just realized I've made a mistake. I don't actually want to cross path this farm, so we're gonna restart. That's another thing you gotta remember in least tiers. A lot of the times cross paths are just a bad thing to do because a lot of the time with just a couple extra tiers spent, you don't really get as much impact as you could get spending those tiers somewhere else. So plan with this farm is going to be just a middle path monkeyonomics with no cross path on it. And you might be wondering why I'm placing submarines, and that's because submarines are actually going to be the Paragon I go for, not a siege core. That's the Paragon that will be utilized to defeat Blastopopulous. Now, I think we will need either a degree 20 or degree 40 sub-Paragon. I forget what's absolutely necessary to solo, but you also need a supporting cast. So you'll see what my plan is as we go along. Did go for a second submarine though, because one submarine is not going to be enough defense to save up for the monkey bank. A second one should probably give me enough support. We'll see. And the other nice part about pairing submarine with the middle path banana farm is the submarine does have Energizer, right? Which decreases your cooldowns. So it will decrease the cooldown of my farm and give me more overall money. Alright, in this next round, I can afford the bank pretty early on, so let's try to be quick with it. Right when I can afford it, we'll buy it, perfect. And just start building interest in this guy as early as possible. And then I also want to get a heli on the field. That's my plan towers-wise. We'll have all 3 5th-tier subs, a middle path monkeyonomics, and then a middle path heli, which will be special operations. And with those 5 towers and the Paragon upgrade, no cross path spot at all, that'll end up getting the score of 31 tiers, which is a score everyone else has. And I'd assume that's the best score you can get, but maybe late into the event someone will find a better option. Normally though, at this point, I think if there's so many people tied for the same thing, that's the most optimal way, you know what I'm saying? All right, heli is gonna be placed now, just right here in the back. Perfect. All right, round 33 here. I am going to collect this now. I could wait and collect in the next round, but I think it would overflow. And it looks like after this round concludes, I should be able to get the support Chinook up. According to my calculations, yes, I might. There's no point to redeposit, actually, because I'm just going to collect. And now what we'll do is we'll collect you. I'm going to use the I'm a Flown ability at the start of the round to get support Chinook, and then redeposit my cash. Here we go. Perfect. Redeposit you. And ideally with the support Chinook here, I stole every round just long enough to get my crate the most off cooldown, but without getting a huge time penalty. So it's kind of like a fine line of stalling, because you start to get your time penalty when the crate's like not going off cooldown anymore, if that makes sense. So what I can do to kind of figure that point out is see when the crate stops going off cooldown. There it is. When the line is like there. Okay. I know, guys, it's a very tedious process to optimize something like stoling the rounds for abilities, but to get a good ranked score, that's pretty much what you need to do. All right, here we go, guys. Tier 1 boss defense, 30,000 HP, not that much. Now, the plan here is basically just save up for the special operations as soon as possible, so I think I'm honestly going to put the ballistic missile there to anti-stall the rounds, thus make more money from our IMF alone income, and get it earlier. I think that's a fine play. Collect you, get one more crate from my heli, and then I'm a Flown ability into the special operations. Here we go. Perfect. We're gonna move this here. And now that I have special operations placed, I want to actually stall the rounds. So the plan changes pretty much entirely here. We want this round to drag out. That way I get as many heli abilities as possible. Oh, wait, that can't actually happen, though, because of the stalling factor of Blast Populous. We can still stall it a little bit, but not, like, entirely. You know what I mean? I forgot about that. Let's just drag on round 44 as long as possible here. Oh, I'm also forgetting to redeposit my cash. That's something I should definitely be doing mid-round. I didn't do it last round, so a couple mistakes have been made, but I don't think you necessarily need a perfect run to afford the Paragon that you need. Hopefully you don't. If you do, then I'll obviously have to restart, but it is what it is. All right, 3 skulls remaining. 2 skulls remaining. If I could defend the boss on this round, that would be fantastic, but I think round 47 is unfortunately going to start. Our submarines are kind of sniping the balloons in the back. Yep. There's round 47. Okay. That's fine. And here we go. Just like that, the tier 1 boss has been defeated. Special operations on top. Plan next is just save up for that monkey nomics as early as possible. I'm going to try to stall this round out to the maximum once again, but most likely won't be that achievable due to our submarines kind of popping balloons. And now we just got to save up 100k. Pretty easy task. Alright, we're getting pretty close to that point of affording the monkey nomics because I can collect this for 6k, and then I can use the I'm a Flown ability for another 10k, which means I need like 85k on hand, give or take, I think. I'll have a bigger collect though at the point I have 85k, so we'll see. Either way, I've been doing the exact same tactic of pretty much stalling the rounds long enough to get the time penalty start when it starts going up. That means my ability to stop going off cooldown, and then I anti-stall the round with the Marine. And it's a pretty simple tactic, and an effective one to maximize your money and minimize your time penalty. Alright, I'm thinking maybe after this round concludes, I can actually get the nomics up. That's the hope. We are getting close to the tier 2 defend time, so need to be careful about that too. Get a crate in here. Perfect. We got that crate right before the time penalty started rocking up, so that's fantastic. And I do have enough money. Okay, perfect. Collect. And then right when the round starts, I am going to I'm a Flown ability into the nomics. Start the round. Perfect. Got the nomics up. And then I guess I just redeposit the cash. I think for tier 2, we use special operations once again, but I need to add a first strike into the mix. That's the plan. Well, I'm wondering, maybe I can do it without first strike. Let's see how the special operations works, because special operations is a pretty strong 5th tier. And if I can do it without first strike, that means I can Energizer earlier for more cash. Well, actually, no. We want to use first strike because I want to rack up submarine pops. Never mind. Don't listen to what I said. All right, collect this. Perfect. And we also want to stall these rounds to the maximum too, because stalling the rounds to the maximum means that I will get more heli abilities and nomics abilities per round. So if I use a first strike, does it end my anti-stall? Let's see. Wait, crap. What's the ability number for the first strike? So I don't have to click it. It's 6. Use it. All right, the splash damage did not hit the balloons. That's fantastic. This is exactly what I want to do. Squeeze out as many abilities per round that I can get. Another crate. Do I get another nomics ability? No, that's still stuck on cooldown. Okay. So I think we end our stall now, and we do the exact same thing this round as well, but with obviously using the first strikes whenever they come off cooldown. We'll plop down a special operations just to defend the AI balloons, but I don't want to defend all of them because I need to maintain that stall. Oh crap, wait a second. Maybe selling my special operations was a mistake there. Let's get a plutonium reactor here. Am I dead? Yeah, I need to retry this round. Don't sell my special operations. I need to keep it around so then I don't die to regrow. Very important. Well, actually, this time around... Wait, where's the special operations? I still don't have them available. Oh, there it is. Okay. Up here. Perfect. Let's blow these balloons back, please. And get an infinite stall going. There we go. We figured it out. I don't know why it was so difficult, but it's all good. Now, I'm not sure if you need to necessarily get all of these submarine pops to get the degree 20 Paragon. This is one area where you could probably optimize time by utilizing special operations to defend the boss faster. But our main goal here is simply going to be to beat the boss in 31 tiers. If we get a slightly suboptimal time, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Time to end the round. We got our abilities that I need. Well, actually, no, we can get one more heli crate ability, I think. Let's see. One more crate. Oh, never mind. It's stuck off cooldown. Now we use them. Oh, wait, we can get Energizer now. I should have gotten that right away. I'll be honest, that was a bit of a mistake from my end. Energizer will be huge. And yeah, let's just start using the special. Let's just start using the Marines. We're actually taking a little bit longer to pop this boss than I thought. I don't have that much track length left. We need to be alert and ready here. Let's get Preemptive Strike as well. That'll add a lot of damage to the mix. I think Preemptive Strike also makes the first strike capability deal more damage, if I remember correctly. So that's great as well. All right, how am I looking? Let's see. Damage is looking pretty decent. We can also get the Sub Commander too. Might as well. Or just arm piercing darts for now, but yeah. There's no more farming I've got to do at this point. We got the Energizer, Nomics, and Special Operations combo. All right, round 63. Another Marine here. We're looking pretty good. Making a lot of money. Do I have enough for the... I do have enough for the Sub Commander here in a second. Come on. Oh, we got another skull. That's actually a problem. No, we're... Wait, I got stunned again. I think we're okay. Despite that skull. I'm not full stolen this round, though. This round's getting anti-stole, unfortunately. Did not want that to happen. Okay, here we go. This round's getting stole a decent bit. That's great. Another Nomics ability. Sub Commander now. Push these balloons back before my heli gets stunned. Perfect. Put this on first. I don't want the, like, reactor to pop the balloons right now. That's the most optimal way for me to play it. Actually, well, I said that, but then we just popped everything, so maybe not. I think our Sub Commander did that. Here we go, though. We're almost done. Let's finish this off. Last skull has been hit. We got this. We don't have that much time remaining. Do I need to redo this tier? Oh no. I don't know if I get a first strike ability off cooldown again. This is gonna come down to the wire, guys. First strike? I think I'm dead here. Do I get another first strike ability off cooldown? I could have stole that round too. I wasn't paying attention. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine. First strike? We're good. That was close, though. That was very close. And the plan here, as a lot of you guys could probably guess, is mid-tier 3 defend. That's when I get my Sub Commander up. So just want to maximize my farming until then. That way we can put as much cash into the cash slider as possible, since obviously we're not going to be hitting the tiers requirement or anything for the Nautic Siege Core. Just pops and cash slider is how I'm going to get higher degrees. All right, just for testing purposes, if I got the Paragon right now before the tier 3 boss defend, what degree would I end up getting? Definitely not very high, because I don't have that much cash for the slider. Or pops. It looks like 8. Honestly, that's higher than I thought. But yeah, the plan is pretty simple. We want to defend anti-stole rounds, get as many submarine pops as possible, as much cash as possible, and then mid-boss defend, while the boss is probably like 3/4 of the way through the map or something, then we get the Paragon up. Let's start it. I'm going to move you here. I've already somewhat prepared my submarines towards the top end of the map. That way we can get sub pops in early. And we want to anti-stole these rounds. So maybe even put the Sub Commander on like last targeting. I don't think it's a bad idea. This is great. We're ending these rounds quick. And then when it's time to get the Paragon, I think I will move my Energizer like right here, because this is where I want my Paragon, in that location. Alright, how are we looking? We're already on round 84. I feel like we're beating these rounds really quickly here. I'm not getting much boss damage in, but I think that's totally fine. Maybe I use my Marine for the boss damage and just keep the submarines anti-stoling. That could be a play too. Keep using that first strike. And the Marine can clean up ceramics anyways. We do lose a little bit of anti-stole factor though doing this, but I think it's fine. Alright, another Nomics ability. I've got 400k on hand. I'm feeling pretty rich right now. This is good. Oh, that round got stolen a little bit longer than I would have liked again. Honestly, let's bring the Marine back up to the top. I think it's better here. And we just won't get much boss damage early. I feel like this is a better play. Okay, I think after like round 92, we get the Paragon up. Round 92 is a great round because there's a lot of RBE, so a lot of pops to be given out. Or honestly, I could maybe even wait longer. Maybe after round 93. It depends how long it takes me to pop these ZMGs. Let's see. I think we'll wait till after round 93. I feel like I'll have enough Paragon damage to deal with it. I don't know. Let's move you here now. Perfect. I wanted it up higher at the start to give my Preemptive Strike faster cooldowns, but now it's good. And honestly, let's wait. Deal with a lot of these ZMGs first. Let's just get the pops in here. I'm being very greedy for Paragon degrees right now, but I like being greedy. Alright, now we go for it. Collect, sell. Don't sell that. What am I thinking? In max slider, what degree do I get? 27. That's gotta be enough. I think 20 is the bare minimum. I'm hoping 27 is enough. I really am. Okay, one thing I'd need to do though with this Paragon is the Paragon has advanced intel coverage of like the towers on the screen. So right now it can't see the boss, but if I put my Marine where the boss is, then it can see the boss, if that makes sense. I'm going to be utilizing the Marine for advanced intel against Blastopopulous. So bring the Marine here. I don't really need it right now, but you get the point. Also, we want to stall the round out because we are kind of close to round 100. And I need to defend this boss before round 100 starts. Oh no, we're popping it so quickly. Look at this. We'll be completely fine before round 100 starts. Yeah. Degree 27 Sub-Paragon is actually kind of cracked. And we do have that score of 31 tiers that I was aiming for, so everything's going according to plan. We'll get the Marine up here, though, just for that advanced intel coverage. Another thing I need to think about utilizing is last targeting. Honestly, should have been utilizing last targeting on my Sub-Commander as well early for more pops on the boss, because there's a monkey knowledge in the game where last targeting on military monkeys and the military Paragon increases attack speed by 10%. So in this case, if last targeting is hitting the boss, I should always utilize it, as I'll get a lot more damage. And I mean, dude, look at that damage. 4.9 million HP is just getting chunked down so quickly by the Sub-Paragon. This is fantastic. Oh, that rock might block the line of sight, though. Does it? Low-key blocks it. Okay, we're back. We're back to the line of sight not being blocked anymore. Did it get blocked again? I think it did. Am I good against these DTs? Wait. Okay, we're off stun. We're fine. Well, actually, what I can do, now that I think about it, is just place my Marine strategically. Because if I place it here, for example, the advanced intel coverage is only in my Marine's range, so last targeting is going to be the boss. My Sub-Paragon can't see the balloons at the very start of the map. So yeah, I can pretty much always utilize last if I have good Marine placements. That is interesting. Alright, I'm going to use that Sub-Paragon ability here in a second. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Okay, it takes down a skull instantly, and the radioactive waste should do a lot of damage too. Right? It's not actually doing as much damage as I would have liked. It's still doing pretty solid damage. What am I saying? Yeah. And the waste stays around for a while too. I was wondering if it would be worth for me to use that ability, because obviously Sub-Paragon doesn't attack for like 15 seconds. But if you time it with hitting the skull, then Sub-Paragon would have been stunned anyways for a good amount of that time. And here we go. Tier 4 boss has been defeated. Now, it might look like, oh, Ryan, the Tier 5 boss has 4 times the HP, or whatever, of the Tier 4 boss. And the Tier 4 boss made halfway through the map. So how do you expect to defend Tier 5? That's true. That is one thing you need to take into consideration. But the reason I'm confident for Tier 5 is because a lot of that Tier 4 boss was just stun time. And the amount of stun time will be the exact same for Tier 5. So if you think about it that way, then it's not really a fair comparison to see how far Tier 4 went and then think about how far Tier 5 will go because of that. Okay, I kind of want to try something that might be 2000 IQ and might be negative 2000 IQ. And the thing I want to try is starting the countdown of the Nautic Siege Core ability before the boss comes out, like on this round. So let's see if it works. Wait. I'm going to wait till I pop the BAD a little bit. Now. Oh, I need to wait longer. I need to wait longer because it's going to take me a really long time to pop those ZMGs. But you see the vision, right? That way, pretty much the ability goes off immediately when the boss comes out. Try it now. All right, let's see. 5 seconds remaining on it. Is that perfect timing? 4, 3. Okay, that's perfect timing. Oh, I don't have a Marine at the top though, so that does impact this a little bit. Yeah, not having the Marine at the top actually might have hurt me more than having that Siege Core ability off the rip. Either way though, you see the vision, and I think that was a decent plan. Maybe I'll be able to get another ability off because of that. Wait, where's my Marine? I don't have a Marine down right now. It's because the abilities got stalled from hitting the skull. Alright, we'll place Marine here, quite a bit in front of Blast, so then on last targeting, it's going to hit Blast Populous pretty much the whole way. That's good. The targeting does change a little bit when the blimps come, but I still think the 10% attack speed's worth. Maybe? I put in first now. Another Marine down here. Back to last. You see how I have to optimize this though. Targeting, Marine placements, everything alike to get the best damage possible. Now ideally, I think I would wait to use the NUKES Siege Core ability until I hit the next goal. That's probably the best way to play it. So then when the countdown's going, the Sub-Paragon wouldn't have been attacking anyways because it would have been stunned. Alright, let's do it. Wait. Now. Can I survive the AI though? I think I'm dead. Yeah. What if I just try using it right away? Not waiting. That could be good as well. That way we don't have things stunned while I'm waiting and I don't die. How does that look? It was alright. It probably was best to wait for the skull, but it's fine. I feel like there's quite a bit of places I could have optimized this defense. Alright, last targeting on you. This is actually working out here. This is working out great. I'm utilizing last targeting a lot. Okay, what I'd like to do this round is stall it with ceramics in the back. That way I can utilize last targeting even more on Sub-Paragon. Let's see if I can accomplish it though. Here we go. Marine here. Stole the ceramics again. Oh yeah, that's perfect. No blimps to mess up my last targeting. This is great. Super ceramics, I love you. Wait, oh no. I had some downtime there. I thought it was going to be in just Sub-Paragon's range without the Marine, in all honesty, but Sub-Paragon's range is doo-doo. Okay, we're stalled. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is a problem. Submerge. Submerge. Remerge. Submerge. Remerge. Submerge. Okay. I figured it out. I figured it out. I didn't fully defend, but I know how to. The problem is we're missing out on so much boss damage doing this. Come on, defend all the DTs. There we go. Perfect. I don't know if we can defend the boss now, though, after utilizing targeting like that. I'm gonna get some ceramics. We're fine. How long is this stall for? Holy cow. Wait a second. What's going on? Am I surviving? I think there's a rock directly on my Paragon. So the Paragon just completely blocked the entire time that rock's there. That is, like, awful. What if I submerge? Does it defend the ceramics at least? Okay, submerging it's better, because it still pops things, even with the rock on top of it. I just gotta wait for the rock to disappear, I guess. Another thing that's hurting this boss defend, dude. Man. Even with degree 27, I might fail just because of all these bad things that are happening. Okay, try to utilize last targeting here. We're doing alright. I mean, we've only got 3 skulls remaining. We're somewhat close on that department of things. Another time, the rock is just blocking my Paragon once again. That's not good. That's 2 times in a row, guys. That we just completely stalled out of damage for like a long period of time. 2 skulls remaining though. I'm close. I'm close. Come on. We got this. This is on last targeting right now. And it's being utilized well. Okay, we're about to hit another skull. Here we go. Let's hit it. Perfect. 1 skull remaining. And I will have a NUKES Siege Core ability for the last skull. Okay, thankfully there's no DTs till around 135 as well, so I don't have to worry about the DTs. Which is great. Okay, put this on first, not last targeting, with all these ZMGs here. I need first to focus the boss. Alright, please hit this skull without popping anything to BFBs. Alright, wait. 15 seconds. I popped things into BFBs right beforehand, unfortunately. Am I dead? I'm dead. Need to retry that. Okay, wait a second. Last targeting. I should have been utilizing this the previous time anyways. Here we go. That should give me a little bit of extra damage. And then when the ZMGs get close, I put on first. First now. Perfect. Let's get a Marine here. I popped it into BFBs again, didn't I? No Moabs this time, though, or ceramics. I think we'll be fine on the cooldown. Ooh, those purples. Does the Marine clean that up? Okay, good job, Marine. One. Come on, blast off. That damage should be huge for us. Here we go, 2 million HP. Not much track length left. Come on, sub Paragon. I don't have a Marine down. I don't have a Marine down. I need that Marine. Last targeting? Wait, no. How was that targeting up there? I guess it's because of the Marine's range. Ooh, this is gonna be so close. I might have to redo this tier. Please. It's getting blocked by stuff too. 2 million HP left, come on. Or 200,000, not 2 million. Please. We did it. Oh my gosh, that couldn't have been closer. It shouldn't have even been that close. I just made so many mistakes and had a couple bad rock placements on top of my Paragon, but we did it. That was difficult and fun. 47 million pops on the sub Paragon. I feel like my time probably wasn't the best for leaderboard. Yeah, I'm 22nd. Out of all of the 31 tier players, I am roughly the middle of the pack, actually. The worst one's 39th. But that's it for today. Ramek out. Peace, guys. Have a good one.